Fresket. Scissors that don't cut. What? Ugh. Gosh. I had a moment there. What is up, darlings, and welcome back to Kirsties'Karz. We're ready to get rolling on this hatch door today. I told you guys I would get out here as soon as I possibly could to get this done, and I was not lying. Today is the day. I got off work a little bit early, so I'm just gonna get straight to work on this. I really have nothing else to do, so might as well make today a productive day and get it done. I gotta go find my supplies. I got supplies, I just gotta find them. It's still hot out here, even though it's cloudy. But I wanted to show you guys my garden. Got some bigger tomatoes going on over here. They're starting to take off. I absolutely love sunflowers, if you can't tell. One of my faves. But yeah, they're getting big. Ooh, already taller than me. Yeah. So, got my sandpaper disc. I'm gonna be pulling out the sander using that bad boy. And we're gonna get going on her. Let's go! I'm so freaking excited to have this done. It's been far too long already, and yeah. To rearrange them. Gosh, this thing's heavy. Well, that doesn't want to cut right. Fresket. Scissors that don't cut. What? Ugh. Gosh. Get that out of there so there's no dust. Okay, so I just have to explain something real quick. So this is the big shop, right? This is the main dealio. All of this stuff usually is not here, okay? I had a garage sale and I kind of just left everything there. Ugh. And I was planning on having a garage sale this weekend, but it's streetcar takeover, so I'm still like just trying to decide what the heck I'm doing. But there's not very much room in here, which I am not used to because I usually always have tons of room. But in this case, I don't have much space. So I've decided that we're gonna move over to my other garage, which is right across the way here. Bam, 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 bam. And we're gonna tackle it here because there's more room right here. And it's actually cooler in this garage for some reason. So we're gonna do that in here. That's the plan. I'm gonna go get one of my little helpers to help me move this hatch, or little big helpers. Probably gonna have to get Diesel because this thing's heavy. So we're just gonna move shop. That sander is a lot easier than by hand, but I showed you guys last video that you can do it by hand, easy peasy. But today we're focused on priming, so I just wanted to go do a final little touch up on all that rust. She's down to bare metal, I'd say. I mean, it's looking good. I got all the rest of the paint that was off right there. Got my little Bondo spots all down to the bare minimal, because I really don't want a bunch of filler all on this car. So pretty much just hit, you know, the necessary spots. But dang, it's looking good, right? I mean, I think she's ready to get wiped down and then primered. I personally think it looks brilliant. Okay. I'm going to hold this up in a type of angle to where it would be, you know, resting. Okay, let me restart. So, I'm kind of stacking up the hatch door to where it would be resting on the car. And that's how I'm going to primer it. Typically you like to paint things how they would lie, you know? So I'm just gonna prop it up like this and make it work, because it will work. I have done this before, and it doesn't have to be perfect. You know, I got the sandable, fillable primer. So once I get the first few layers of primer on there, then I'm just gonna have to sand it all down anyway. Make it all nice and smooth. Perfect. So it really does not matter with primer. I mean, paint it as it lies, I guess, you know? But I like to get technical sometimes and just do it how I would typically do everything else. So that way I don't get used to doing things in a lazy sort of way, and I don't leave room for myself to mess up in the future doing things because I'm not doing it the lazy way. I'm actually doing it the way you're supposed to do it. So then it becomes like muscle memory, and you can do anything after that. So if you can see, I got it propped up on, it's actually a gold lining, or like a gold pan. You gotta use what you got. So I got her propped up on there so that way I'm not on the ground and I can still round this corner with the primer. So I only got one can of the self-etching primer, but I'm pretty much just gonna do one single base coat layer on it all, and then I have some sandable, fillable primer that I'm gonna use after that. But bang. So we're gonna do this base coat over everything just to like kill the rust, make sure that the rust isn't like coming back, you know, because we don't want that. So we'll do that, and then we will just hit it with this sandable primer, multiple coats, multiple cans. This is exhausting, but shaking your rattle cans is super important. Do not skip this step. One single coat. Shake, shake, shake. an important step. We're getting closer, layer by layer. Oh, feels so good. I mean, obviously there's imperfections. I am not perfect, okay? I am not a professional. I should not be allowed to be doing any of this. But the cool thing about being an adult is I get to do it anyway. So I'm doing it, but there's obviously some imperfections. I mean, the whole car is not perfect, so it's to my standards of perfect. Don't get me wrong. Okay, but I mean, there are still a couple dents, like you can clearly see them. All right, those two. The other ones, they filled up very nicely. The one up here that I got filled up very nicely. Can't even see it. These ones were a little bit thicker, and I kind of knew when I was laying on the filler that it was not gonna be perfect, okay? And I was just too late. I'm gonna be honest, man, as much as I pride myself about not being lazy, I was lazy today, okay? I saw that there was still those pits there, you know, after I hit it with the electric sander, and I was just like, ooh, yikes. Do I want to do another layer of filler and then have to sit there and wait for it to dry, and then I can't get anything done today because I have to go to work tonight, you know? So, and I'm also like, you know, making breakfast and making lunch and talking to kiddos and playing board games, like in between all of this filming that I'm doing for you guys. So it's like, you know, I'm out here doing this, but I'm also being a mom, you know? So I'm in and out, back and forth, you know? Do I got tons of time to spend on body work on this car? Absolutely not. No. The answer is no. But do I want to? Absolutely yes. Yes, I've actually gotten to love this and like love how I feel afterwards when I get something accomplished, you know? And like the feeling of it being like so smooth is just like, yes. It's just one of those ecstasy feelings, you know? But it sucks that I also have a full-time job and I'm like a full-time mom / maid / referee / chef / gosh, the list goes on, you know? But so I'm trying to do this all on the side, you know what I mean? So to my standards, it's a perfect. Yes, it's perfect, even with the dents. I love them. They add character to it. You know what I mean? I'm not looking for a dang show car. I'm just looking for something that I'm proud of. You know, I might lay it a little heavy on those couple dots right there. I might just do that. Shh, don't tell nobody. But I might just like a little extra heavy right there. I mean, it's sandable, fillable primer, guys. Like you can just sand it down and it just fills. So shh, don't tell nobody. This is what's so cool about being a mom. All right, get ready for this. Gosh. Gonna need you to shake this. Okay. Shake it. I'll be back in 20 minutes. Keep shaking. But yeah, I think she's doing pretty good. Whoop, whoop. We just need to get more layers. Had my little helper shake it some. Let's go. I just had this little epiphany moment, or whatever that's called. What is that called? Is that an epiphany? I don't really know what that is. And I'm good with words. Anyways, I just realized that this color is slightly darker than the rest of the car. But it's primer, so who cares, you know? I don't. It's primer, whatever. It's primer, right? It doesn't matter, right? I don't think it matters. I mean, when I really think about it, I think it could affect like the total shade of the color. Maybe, possibly. I could be completely wrong, but I'm not a painter, not a mechanic. I'm not certified for any of this, you know, but I'm doing it, you know. That's all we can do anymore. But it's a little bit darker, yes, but it'll still work. It'll do the job. And that's, I mean, I'm not looking for perfection. Obviously, if you've seen me painting or doing filler or any of it, then you know I'm not in this to be perfect, you know? So what I'm gonna do is, or what I thought of just now is, I remember my dad telling me that with primer you just gotta lay it on there, you know? Just lay it on there. You're gonna be sanding it anyways, right? I think, yeah? I am. I don't know. But, so I've been going like really light because I have like light little hands and I'm like super light, gentle with things. So I always take paint super delicately and precise and light, you know? I don't want drips, I don't want none of that. So, I mean, my lines are coming out really thin, really inconsistent. I don't know if you can see that, but I'm going real light with things, you know? And I think I just need to lay it on it. Oh, and that's kind of what I've been wanting to do with my life right now, is just lay it on it. And just not care. Just go for it. Who cares? I don't. Let's do this. Go, Kirstie. Man, it is hot. Okay, so I unfortunately have to cook dinner and go to work. So this is all I can get done. Bam. Looks good, right? It freaking does. I know. Thank you so much. Okay, so I am going to tomorrow probably flip the hatch around and sand this all down here. Give it a good layer of primer too, and probably paint it, because there are some rust spots. I mean, it's actually a pretty strong rust spot. I was impressed. So, but yeah, I mean, that's just bound to happen. So I'm just gonna like paint it black like the rest of the interior, you know, but I'd like to get a good rust barrier down and get rid of the rust that's already developing on here. So, and those spots, they're just there, like, so gosh, those are gonna keep me up at night. I really just had to see if I sanded it a little bit, if it would match color, and it does. I'll definitely have to get back out here with the Durablock set. I did get that hatch door completed, which is awesome. I am gonna get back out there though and do the interior, kind of like I got the Nova here. I mean, it is a little dusty because I was sanding the primer up there, but just get kind of like a rust protectant type of barrier, black barrier going on. I'm trying to get out as many videos as I can, as quick as I can, because not only am I close to monetization, I also am getting close on this car. So, yes. big things coming soon with the Nova. The chassis is actually out getting powder coated right now, so that's going to be coming back. I need to get rid of all this garage sale stuff. That's like first on my to-do list tomorrow, is pack all this stuff up and just get rid of it. But I'm going to be getting rid of this chassis because it does have a big dent in it, which just like, I did not want to like build this whole car and then it just like drive into the wall, like, you know. So we're getting new chassis coming, and then get rid of all that, you know, get these interior panels put back in, get the hatch put on, just to feel like how it's gonna feel. Oh, so good. Gosh, I'm so excited. But I also am working on the whole paint aspect. Gosh, I'm probably gonna end up just painting it myself. I don't know. There is one person that I'm going to hit up, see what they think, if they might be able to help me, but I honestly feel like I'd be able to kill it. Who knows? Maybe I would kill it in a bad way, but maybe I would kill it in just like a great way. And you don't know until you do it. And I don't even know what I'm doing, but you guys rock. Catch you around really soon. I'll be right back out here, I promise. Alright, so have a great night.